Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Casual Discourse. I'm here with Shinji today. Hi, bud. To just give a little reminder that this is available on all your favorite podcasting platforms like Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Now, if you have a moment, you want to give this video a like, that would be awesome. Even more awesome, if you could head on over to the YouTube channel and give a subscription. We still need quite a bit to reach 100. And once we do, we get a custom URL. And as a little bonus incentive, we're going to release the lost episodes that got recorded just after Christmas and never aired because, well, we took a little hiatus, me specifically, from just streaming and everything like that. So if you want to hear that would be weird to release now for no reason, go ahead and do that. I appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy the episode.
It's
okay,
fun.
so maybe...
I
didn't realize this fucked me up.
I got every achievement.
I thought Ashley in RE4 was like 15. Today I learned she's 20 in the events of the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also thought she was like at first like probably like 17, 18.
How did they make someone that is adult so fucking useless?
And then because then there's the whole scene where like if you aim up when she's on top of a ladder, like if you look up her skirt, she calls you a pervert. And I was like, this is weird.
That's why I always thought it was weird. Anybody that like even semi-sexualized her, I'm like, that's a child. But Japan, Japan was weird.
And there was, because I thought for the longest time that there's that scene at the end when you're on the jet ski, and she like invites you over for some overtime, and I'm like, she's like 16. She's 20. Whatever. I didn't know that. I definitely just got the vibe that she was like a teenager the whole game.
Like a teenager. They know what they were doing. Pervs over at Capcom.
I never thought about that. Like, dude, wait, ew. That's probably just actually what it is.
The revelation.
Oh, but that's my favorite one.
I got raided into some Twitch stream today, and someone had a channel point redemption that just said Wesker, and it was his loud Chris. It was so funny.
Yeah, like I would dump all my points. Just 10k. Chris.
All right, deal. I'm adding it. I'm stealing it. Straight yoinking.
Dude, I'll use it.
Come on.
I want the
Ashley
sounds. Leon scream when she gets captured.
No.
Yeah, I want that.
It's the worst.
I want that one.
Deadly, you about ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I checked. They fucked up.
Who did?
Which is cool. No, you don't want to know about it. All I'm gonna say is the reset was like at 5, and they fucked up. So not my fucking problem.
See, if you're not gonna tell me, I don't want to know anything.
You don't
can't
give
give
a
me
shit.
These. I do care. You just
No.
never give a full story. It's like they did the thing at the time, and I'm like,
Yeah, they
cool.
fucked up. They didn't finish the mission.
I'd rather either you
They
tell me
reset
the
at 5.
entire story,
That's the
or you
entire
don't tell
story.
me any bits. That's not a story. The
That's the
mission.
entire thing.
That's not a story.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Who's they?
For breakfast, I had a. That's a full story.
My friend Nathan does this thing where, like, if he's fucking with you, and it's like his tell, right? Like, other people fall for it all the time, but he just says, like we worked at McDonald's together, and he'd go, like, just tell somebody to go do something that doesn't fucking mean anything. Like, it's kind of like telling someone to go get, like, the elbow grease at a mechanic shop. Like, it's not, I need you to go get the boiled ice or whatever, like stupid shit, right? Like, it's like that. He'd tell them to go like do things like that, and then or he'd just straight up lie about stuff, like things we've had on the menu, or just like to fuck with somebody. And he would always say, when they'd say, who told you this, or like, where did you get this idea, he'd say, they told me.
Yeah, the mystical they.
He was always just, they told me. And people were
like,
just like, it was crazy watching him run this on people, because it's so like simple. Like, there's no way you should fall for this shit ever. But it's like, he's just like dicing them up, like just fucking with them.
That's why I feel like Deadly's got me in a bit. Are you guys messing with me? Are you dicing my shit up right now?
You're getting your ankles broken.
While I was setting up, you're like, all right, we're gonna make him lose his mind.
It was while you were restarting your computer.
I knew it.
Sometimes I just telepathically talk to Jokima, like, this is the perfect time to really fuck with Gabby.
I knew it. You guys are evil.
No.
Oh god, he's breaking things.
I knocked over the bong. Nothing spilled.
Oh,
Oh, thank
bless.
God.
Mhm.
Let's go.
All right, I'll give you to drink it.
To drink it? No,
Yeah.
dude.
Just like a sippy poo.
No,
Let us know.
Never. No.
What flavor is it?
What flavor? Disgusting.
You're not using like pineapple?
No. Some people put like tea, just like lavender tea. That's weird.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it might be okay. I'd try it.
I've used Dr. Pepper before.
Does it make it spicy?
It was weird
Yeah.
and probably not good for you.
No, probably definitely not. A lot of sugar and whatnot.
It was actually just that friend Nathan, that same guy. We were on a break at McDonald's and he had like this tiny little like bubbler and he forgot his cup of water inside and he like looked around his truck and he just like saw a cup of Dr. Pepper from his last break that still had ice in it and he just fucking poured it in there and we just used it.
Desperate times. I call this man an engineer.
He could have just walked back. It would have taken like 30 seconds.
Yeah, but that's all the way over inside.
It was crazy.
But with that, welcome back to Casual Discourse, episode dose
Yee.
of season dose. We're the dosey dose. Today, Deadly has told me half of about 10 stories and complete none of them. But how are you doing, Deadly?
You know what? Doing better. Birthday was a bit ago, and that was fun.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like I knew this, but I forgot.
Yeah.
She
No,
very
it's been, like,
intentionally
it's
didn't
been-
tell us about it till like the day of.
So
And I
she
was
could
like,
be like,
don't say anything about it. I don't like to celebrate.
I
You
really
guys
don't.
forgot.
It's been.
I mean, I'm
it's
kind of the
been
same.
Over 2 weeks.
I feel you.
I've worked every birthday for the last like 10 years.
Let's go.
I don't. Okay, my family is like really weird, and they all fucking called me on my birthday, and I was just like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
These
like,
fucking psychopaths tried to tell me how much they cared about me. Can you believe that shit?
That's crazy.
I have
That's
a
I can't
very
believe
low
it.
tolerance. No, it's not like, oh hey, happy birthday. We're hope you're having fun celebrating. It's not like a quick 5-minute call. It's like at least an hour for each of them, and I'm like,
Ew, you
I
give them
can't
that
with
much
this
time?
shit. No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm the person that's like, you'll hear me say goodbye at least 8 times before it actually starts to hang up, and I'm just like, fucking God.
Yeah, you do that here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's-
true. But that's not us holding her back.
Yeah. No, they.
She just doesn't want to leave.
Uh-huh,
I
doesn't
don't
actually
like
want to
say
leave.
goodbye to you guys. You guys are cool.
Aw, stop
My
it,
family, on the
you.
other hand, they're just like, all right.
I'm the same way.
done."
I like it
talked
when
to
my
you
mom calls me
yesterday.
on my birthday and like my friends, that'd be cool. But if like anybody else in my family, I just don't care.
I came across
just not
this
that close with anyone.
magic revelation. I just don't answer.
See, the problem though is that then my
That's what I
voicemail
do with the
box-
rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to have the like, why don't you ever answer when I call conversation? And then I just go,
Oh,
man,
it's
you
the
know.
worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went the past couple weeks. I don't see any family for like 4 months, and then I go 2 weeks in a row with seeing too much. And that was exhausting. And almost instantly, I got my shit diced up by my grandpa. He's like, "Why do you always seem like on edge? Why do you never respond to texts?" I'm like, "Listen, okay, I'm just anxious, and it's not that I hate you. I don't answer people I like. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
Like I get roasted for it all the time. I've gotten better though. I've gotten better.
The worst. The like, oh, finally came out of your cave. Like comments like that and
Oh,
stuff
the
from family.
worst.
Yeah, I don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm in there all
when
day.
it's like, all right. That's the point when I'm like, all right, I didn't see you for 2 years. Let's go for like 5 years. We're gonna see how fucking long I can now avoid you for.
My mom
I'm-
actually never did it. Like, even if I got up at like 2 in the afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, yeah, I was just up super
Sleepy
late.
bears.
Like, I still slept like a normal amount. It's not like I slept in. I was just, I
choose
went to
be up
bed at
night,
4
yeah.
a.m.
Mhm.
Oh, your mom was chill with that.
What's
She
always
was
been
a
a-
rational human being. Yes.
This
Mine
has
is
always been
not.
a weird, like, I don't know, hypocritical thing to me. Is and nobody messes with it as an adult, and maybe times have changed. But I remember being like a kid, and it's like, oh man, you're playing too many video games, but it's somehow like way more acceptable to just watch TV.
No,
Like
my
that is
mom
way
was
more
like,
mind-numbing. So awful.
my mom was totally fine buying me like Xbox 360 games or like paying for my World of Warcraft subscription because she was like, you could be out doing drugs.
That's true.
At least you're just home playing video games, like whatever.
Nobody's. If he's playing World of Warcraft, I know he won't get anyone pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm paying this sub
Literally. She was literally
every
like,
month.
you're just playing this game, so I know you're not like out partying and doing stupid shit. Like
Mhm.
so I did.
But
And
speaking
then I
of
partied and did
mums,
stupid shit later.
yeah, as a good
We had to catch
jock
up.
should.
But it was legal. Almost.
Black tar heroin. Yeah,
No.
that's that crazy shit. I'm saying.
Nothing. I haven't done anything more than like acid.
Mm-hmm. Let's keep it YouTube safe.
Allegedly.
Allegedly for parody.
In a video game.
Game. Yeah. But how's your guys' mom's days?
I worked. I texted my mother, "Happy Mother's Day," and then she said, "Thank you, I love you," and I said, "I love you too," and that was it.
Bingo. Off easy.
Yeah, I just worked all day. It was dumb. I think she's like moving or something, or her boyfriend's moving out or something. She's weird boyfriend drama going on.
Hell yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
And Deadly.
I got roasted.
Really?
I
How?
Yeah.
Why?
I got my mom a Mother's Day gift, and it came Thursday, the Thursday before.
What'd
so
you
I was
get
like, okay,
her?
sick.
Most importantly.
She wanted hairspray, so I got her 2 bottles of hairspray, so she won't fucking like. Yeah,
Moms are
no,
weird.
yeah, because I was like,
Mom, those are like $5.
no, the one she wanted was like at least $20 a can of hairspray.
Oh, okay.
So it was like
Ah,
$40. So
that
I was
makes
like,
sense.
okay,
That bougie
I-
shit.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I want some hairspray
She
too.
uses a lot. She uses a lot. And so that came, and then her card came. But then I'd fucked up and I stayed up really late Saturday into Sunday morning. And then
Was that when you were streaming at like 7 a.m. for some reason?
I think so. It was sometime around there. I just
Because I was still awake and I like opened Twitch and I was like, wait, what the fuck is what? Why?
I don't know. I was amped. I think I got off a movie night because I found a Discord where we've been doing movie nights, and it's currently
Like that's the
Marvel.
sole purpose of the
No,
Discord?
well, that's the sole purpose of the voice channel is just movie night.
Oh,
like,
okay.
So we've been watching Marvel in order. So it started with
That's a lot of movies.
Captain America, the first Avenger, and then Captain Marvel, and then we did is it Hulk? We did Iron Man. We did the Incredible Hulk. Like we're doing them in order of how they're supposed to be watched, not when they were made. So it's
Could
also
never.
All right.
it's also
what's the best movie? What's the shittiest Marvel movie?
No. The best part of the movie is when you find Stan Lee when he's in them. Oh shit, that's amazing. Just a little
Do you
like
clap?
No.
She's a
You
movie
clap.
clapper.
You
I
movie
get the
clapper.
I get
I'm
the
not a
vibe.
movie
Like,
clapper.
wow,
No, my favorite is
they beat the bad guy. Wow.
No.
No,
Yeah.
actually, specifically so far, my favorite moment has been specifically in Captain Marvel when she passes by Stan Lee reading his old script on the boy. That is honest. That's honestly
my phone just went off like 9 times, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" It was just Discord messages like catching up from like earlier.
Oh.
It just
All
went
at once.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?" It scared me. I thought I was being called. I threw it over there. Sorry.
You're
All
good.
good.
You're good.
I didn't even notice anything.
So yeah, no, I don't know. It's kind of it's surreal seeing Stan Lee. Like when you see the movies in order, and then it's like, so technically the second is Captain Marvel, and they just say thank you, Stan Lee. And if you're watching it in this order for the first time, you would not understand
Wait,
that
Captain Marvel, isn't that like newer comparatively?
Yeah, but in the Marvel Avengers timeline,
Oh,
it's
you're
very
talking about
early
the
on.
universe chronological, not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
release
Sorry.
order.
Yeah, we're not watching in release. We were going to. We were gonna
Ah.
start with Iron Man, and watching all 3 Iron Mans is
What do you mean?
that's a little
I
too
like
much.
Iron Man.
That's a little too much. Austin Powers meets Elon Musk. Just a little too much.
But I
Yeah.
like the Robert Downey Jr.
I do too. But I like having a break.
And then he's got the
We watched
guy,
Thor.
not Danny
Oh my God,
Trejo,
watching
with
Thor is
electric
so good.
whips. That's tight.
Oh.
Yeah.
So okay, so we finally watched. We got to the first Avengers movie, I think. Which is just I think the Avengers, right? Hold on, I can double check. Let me.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
gotta be, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
I think.
The only thing I remember seeing in that, like, the only scene I remember that movie is that Captain America was just useless the whole time. I don't feel like he
For
would,
the
like,
Avengers,
in the first Avengers, he definitely was just, like,
there.
the least powered person there. So they had to give him this, like, epic scene of, like, saving this girl because he just didn't
What
do
else is he
anything
there for?
else all movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how do
Well-
you redeem Hawkeye? You know, he's just a dude with a bow. A dude
Yeah.
with a gun is much more efficient, and that
Yeah, but he has
exists.
the wanted powers. The Angelina
Ah,
Jolie.
True.
He makes.
You ain't curving bullets. That's fake.
No, Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye actually is pretty. I think without him, it's not as interesting since he kind of went over. I mean, fuck, should have probably said spoilers, but I'm only just catching up on these, so
It's
But-
I
fine.
don't care.
he switches to the other side, and then has like it's very interesting to watch because you're just like it's the first time you meet him in the Avengers in the universe like wise. You kind of meet him
What
for the
is?
first time as like okay, he's a good guy, but now he's a bad guy. Now he's back to being a good guy, and he's very easily swayed. And I think that that's a very big plot point.
When was he a bad guy? I don't remember.
In the Avengers, Loki uses the Tesseract power to mind control people.
Oh, well
into
then
doing
that's not
shit.
really him,
And
you know.
Yeah, but he like it's his body, and he has like Selvig, the doctor guy from Thor, because we watched Thor right before that too. The older dude from Thor. He also was changed, and he's like, I had some awareness, but it's not like I could do anything. But I'm still living with the guilt because I know that I did it, even if I didn't have control. And I
Broody.
was just like, ooh,
He's
Ooh.
broody.
Yeah.
yeah.
A little broody bear.
We've all been there that time of
I can
time of the year.
yeah. I also can say that I really don't like Iron Man 3.
No, yeah, it's not
I'm
good.
not I don't like the plot points.
Like,
I just
They're
I
just
don't know.
I think it was before they were trying to do like a whole cinematic universe with everything combined and whatnot too. It was literally
Yeah.
just let's make another Iron Man movie. So the
Yeah.
second and third ones kind of sucked because
So
that was like
and then
the first one was the first like good superhero movie.
Iron Man
In like
2 was alright.
years.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man 2 is alright.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. It's just all right.
Well, as someone who watched it back to back, it's not terrible. Incredible Hulk is alright. We played a drinking game with Incredible Hulk to see how many times he says Hulk, and it is dog shit the first hour and a half. There
I'd
is
imagine
nothing
quite
to
a
drink
bit.
to. There is nothing to drink to. And then we played a drinking game for Thor where it was Thor, the 2 forms of Asgard, so Asgard, Asgardian, and Midgard, Midgardian. Holy shit. That is a drinking game to play.
No, I don't like
That is-
drinking games like that.
You don't have to play it with booze, but I'm saying like, holy shit, how much they
Then
say
what's the
it.
point?
If it's the
My
second.
stomach's full. Oh no,
My
I
tummy
gotta
hurt.
pee now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
So who are
do-
these
Gotta be
people you're
some
watching the
risk.
movie with, by the way?
Do we know any of these
Do we
people?
know these
No,
people?
you don't
Are they
have
doing
No.
drugs?
No,
Or
nothing.
heathens?
Hooligans?
Tonight is Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, which I've
Oh.
seen both of them. Guardian Galaxies 2 is a fucking god. That's me. Oh, so
I saw that
anyways,
movie in theaters and I've never seen the first one because I didn't pay for my ticket.
What? Why
Yeah.
would you watch the second one and not the first one though?
Because just don't really care.
I guess it seems.
I just like being at the theater, and Nick was just like, "Hey, I don't want to go alone, so I'll buy your ticket."
Fair
I was
enough.
like, yeah, okay.
There's not like I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot of context in the first one that's like extremely important. I don't know. They're just building like Peter Quill and the fact that he'll fuck anything that moves. I don't. It's
I
Zap
mean,
Brannigan.
I guess it's one of those things. It's like, how can you have any impact if you don't know who these characters are? It's as if you just go into the middle of the first Harry Potter movie and you're like, why the fuck do I care about this stone or, redhead kid?
What is the guy has a face on his face?
Yeah, face on his face.
It was
That's like
weird.
the end of the movie, but I think my favorite part though is going back and watching them in cinematic order, getting to the Avengers and seeing the meme part, and I was like, oh, sick. It all is coming
The
together.
meme part.
Like
You're gonna have to elaborate
the
for me.
meme of like Loki's like, I am a god, and then fucking Hulk is just like, I'm gonna ragdoll this bitch. Are you serious?
He didn't die.
I know he didn't die, but it's still funny because it
He's
was
still a
memed
god.
heavily. It's not that we're immortal, it's that we just live longer lives. From Odin. Get wrecked.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost. But maybe Jock's got you.
Jacques like, nah.
Nah.
I haven't
He's here
seen the
for the
first
ride.
Avengers movie since it came out.
Yeah.
I do.
It's definitely a one and done though for a watch.
I do remember the GIF of.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? No.
Are you talking
I
about the
think it's
Hulk one?
The
How
Hulk
did I
and
know?
who's the girl? I have seen that GIF.
Yeah, I know that gif. I know that meme.
How
I
the
saw
fuck
that and I
is
was.
that?
It's
not.
the
It's a romance gif.
yeah romance.
Actually watching so last night we watched
Split her
Winter
in half.
Soldier. Captain America Winter Soldier, and I'm like, this is the budding relationship of Bucky and Steve. I don't give a shit. This is the best fucking relationship in the series ever.
Like
The
who
romance
fuck
is
Steve.
strong. Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Yeah, God, idiot.
It's
Steve,
Captain America.
he fucking digs tunnels and finds diamonds.
Now, I do kind of want to segue since we're not the Marvel review podcast. Well, have you guys gone to movies like since COVID happened?
Yes. I went to one.
What'd you see?
I saw a Chinese
Two.
animated film.
Oh, I vaguely
Called
remember this. Yeah, you tell me about it.
Zhangzia, and cried like a bitch. Holy shit. If Up even is like, if you're like Up is not sad, watch Zhangzia.
What if you
It
think
is.
Up is sad?
Ooh. The first 10 minutes of Up.
Yeah,
Like-
so what if you think Up is sad? Does that mean
You need like a
Wang
fucking
is also
big-
sad or not sad
Holy
anymore?
I
shit.
fucking
is
love
so
Ed
funny.
Asner.
What?
It was
It's
the
so
old guy in Up. There's that video of Ed Asner. He's the voice actor for the old guy in Up, and he's like,
Mhm.
"Hi, I'm Ed Asner," and he pulls out the switchblade, and it just ends. I don't know why he did that video, but it's so good.
Okay.
It's just a relic of that guy because he died a couple years back. But or was
Oh,
it this
he
year?
actually died?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. But that's my favorite Ed Asner video.
hell yeah. He's a
It's just
method
like-
actor. I
It's like
respect
3
that.
seconds long. It's hi, I'm Ed Asner.
You know what? I hate these pussy actors that don't really commit to their role and just die when their character dies.
Jeez.
Harrison Ford is still kicking? I
That
lost
guy
my
from The Crow?
immersion.
He did it.
Have we had a movie where Nicolas Cage has died yet?
Oh, surely.
You would think, right? He's never said
Surely.
no
Yeah,
to a role.
Wicker
but-
Man.
Oh,
He gets burned alive.
Yeah, he does get burned
and
alive.
The bees.
I
No,
see it.
not the
the
bees.
bees.
Killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey.
This movie's so bad.
Well, that movie was sweet.
Oh no.
I like some bad movies, but it's because they're bad. I know that movie's shit.
Mhm.
Oh,
But
I
it's
got
when
recommended.
they're not like meant to be bad. is when it's
Those are the
not
best
that
ones.
good. I don't
Because
know.
it's not self-aware.
Then I don't know if Gaff's seen it, but I'm guessing then Jokima's probably seen it. Have you seen Yellowbeard?
No.
Okay.
What is it?
I was
It sounds familiar.
It's that is the question. I was
Oh.
recommended it because it has the same actors from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It has something similar, and I was like, oh shit.
This is probably why I've heard of it.
Probably why I've heard of it. Enjoying
This
it.
movie has Cheech and Chong in it.
I'll just
Jesus
stop
Christ.
doing them.
Yeah.
I have a
Yellowbeard.
guy. There's a guy that comes into my store. He looks just like Tommy Chong and even kind of sounds like him. His name's Dave. But like
think
he
so.
comes in and he buys like a monster and his pack of smokes and he goes, "All right, man, have a good night." Like it's crazy, dude. I love that guy.
Oh, that's right. It has Peter Boyle in it. It has Peter Boyle from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it has Cheech and Chong, and it's about pirates. And I was like, yo, I'm kind of in for this.
Pirates?
It came out in '83.
I know.
Weird.
Well, because we
I
were
don't really
talking
watch
about
movies.
older.
It's
We
been a
were
while.
talking about older movies. So Yellowbeard was one of them. There was another one that was similar, I think, to Blazing Saddles. Yeah, this. It was a time.
I need to finish watching. Have you guys seen American Vandal?
No.
It's just it was like a fake
Oh, with the
like,
penis?
docu-series. Yeah.
I haven't
I need to
watched
finish
it.
that because I didn't finish watching the first season, but it was like
They
I've
put out
watched
a
like the
second
first 3
season?
episodes. Yeah. It's
How
like
do
a
you continue
different
it?
scandal though. It's
Oh,
like a
okay.
different school and a different thing.
Does it still
But it,
kind of
like-
follow a mockumentary?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like someone shit in the urinals or something at a school or
Oh,
like
dude, we've all been there.
it's I need to finish that because that was really good. My mom recommended me that show.
That's not usual.
Really random. It's about people recommending me things that aren't necessarily appropriate.
Mhm.
There was a book. I was in 7th grade English, and my teacher, she was like probably about my age now, 27, 28, you know, like younger.
Like, here, just read Mein Kampf. It's really
No,
entertaining
yeah,
read.
she gives me like the. She's like, "Here's the Necronomicon. I want you to study this." No, it was called Gill's All Fright Diner. It was this book about this guy was like a werewolf, and he had a friend that was some other creature, and then he like fucks a ghost, and
And your teacher recommended this for you.
yes. And then the second chapter, a line from the book that I vividly remember to this day is it like cuts to these 2 characters, and it's like this 18 or 19-year-old girl, and she ends up being a real like piece of shit, like the main bad character of the book, which is weird. And like her
Spoilers, God.
boyfriend, who's like this dumb guy. He's just like dumb guy, jock boyfriend, like book guy, right? Like, and the line is it like describes it was like sweaty 13 sweaty seconds later she like leaves the house. It's like describes all this stuff, and I'm like, what the I'm in 7th grade. The book was good. I enjoyed it through. Like
Yeah,
I
but was your
finished it.
teacher
But,
hot?
like thinking about it now, no.
Oh.
But thinking about it now, I was like,
That was
she
your
was like,
in.
you know, I read this book and I thought that I thought of you specifically, and I thought you should read this. Like there was that whole
See,
conversation.
adding that in makes it weird.
Yes, that's the
Wait,
part
you
where
were
I
a
was like,
fucking
wait.
weird kid, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends were walking around doing Oblivion NPC impersonations and stuff.
Well, I think that's just kid shit. I was
My
saying you're
friend
probably
Alex
like,
in the
I
middle
don't
of
know,
final.
You're probably like frying ants or something.
No, nothing like that. My friend Alex in the middle of it was like history final just stood up from his desk and said, "Then pay with your blood," and like ran over to the garbage can and started like attacking it. Dude, we were stupid. We weren't like
I
we were
like
just
that.
obnoxious. We weren't weird. We were just obnoxious. But I thought, like, thinking about that now as an adult, that my teacher was like, I read this and I thought of you, which means that was the second
please tell
chapter,
me
the
she
like
followed up.
sweaty 13 seconds part. Like, that was the second chapter, which means she 100% read that part.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 20 pages into the book because it's like not that long. It's so weird.
Were you a hot
And then he,
12-year-old? Chew on jump your bones.
I had
Fork
super
feather that
long
A.
straight
Eh.
hair, and I just looked like at that time I looked like I stepped out of like a Metallica video from the 80s. I had like a denim vest with a bunch of patches and stuff on it, and then like sweet leather like wrist bands with like pentagrams and skulls
Actually,
and
I think
stuff.
that's kind of sick.
Yeah. I had to stop wearing the vest because the patch on the back was like the original what the Metallica album cover for their first album was supposed to be, which was a hand coming out of a toilet with a knife, and it was called Metal Up Your Ass. And I couldn't wear that at school anymore. So I had to stop
Aw.
wearing my sweet denim vest.
That's very unfortunate.
But it was like skinny jeans and like high tops. Like I just looked like a 80s time portal.
I've always kind of
Well,
thought
that's
about
sick.
this. It's a weird thing, but like, I mean, as a kid, right? Like, people kind of buy your clothes for you and whatnot. But what point do you start to really mold your own fashion identity?
It's probably about then,
You think so?
actually. Because I was
Mine
like
was
12, 13. And then high school, 14, freshman year, that's when it was like emo kid. We had like the straight hair and the like the stupid wristbands, like but like 40 of them.
I think I've always like dressed normie, even though I never felt like, oh man, I'm super normie.
Now I
Then
would
what is
describe myself as metalcore guy.
Oh yeah, you're a metalcore
Like
guy.
if you just look at me, it's like this guy was clearly former emo kid is now just metalcore guy.
I can't remember. Do you have to wear anything special for work, or can you just
No.
go like how you are now?
I have a Fallujah shirt that's it just has a naked woman
Hell
like
yeah.
doing this, like a angel like pose thing, and I just wear that to work all the time. I have a Dream Daddy shirt.
Yeah.
Like the game.
It's like it's
Why?
like the because I saw Aaron wearing it in a Game Grumps video a long time ago. I didn't even know it was a game when I bought it. I just saw the shirt and thought it was fucking hilarious because it was like a baseball tee, so it was like
Oh, that's
2/3
sick.
sleeve, so it comes to like here, and it's pink, like up the sleeve, and then it's white, and it just says
sick.
Dream Daddy in like cursive pink
Nice.
with like hearts around it and stuff, and then on the back it says #1 Dad.
Yo,
So I saw that shirt and I was like, that's so fucking funny. I have to have that. And then I found out it was a game after I bought it because I was like, what
Yeah,
is
it's a
this? I
dating
have to
sim.
know. Yeah. But I just wear that shirt to work and stuff. And like I've had like I remember this couple came in and the guy, they were old, like 60, 70. And the guy was fine, but his wife was like standing like 2 feet behind him, like fucking glaring at me. Like she looked so angry. And I think it was because of my Dream Daddy shirt.
I would think so, probably.
She
with
just-
your
she was
region
just
of people.
Just like she didn't say a word. She was just staring at me with like fire. And I was just like, you're just old. I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry.
Old and angry.
It's just a
Yeah.
shirt. Some people would be like, oh, do you have kids?
Yeah, I'm a really good
No.
dad. They got me this.
No, I don't.
No, your daughter calls me daddy.
Jesus Christ. They'd drag me outside.
Honestly, the fact that like, because I just imagine all the stories you've told about the people that you interact with. I would be actually terrified.
That lady.
Someone's going to wait till you get out of work and you walk home. They're gonna abduct you. They're gonna.
I've thought about that. I stopped because when like we had to tell people to wear masks and stuff, I stopped doing that because stories were coming out of like convenience store clerks telling people to wear their masks and then people like finding them on their way home and beating the shit out of them.
Jesus.
And I was like, fuck that, dude. I don't care what the fucking law says. Like, I think everybody should wear their mask, and I prefer they did, but god damn it, I'm not getting fucking jumped on the way. I'll walk a mile home, and it's dark. Fuck that. There's a bunch of rednecks jump out their truck and just
That's exactly
club
what I'm saying.
me.
I'm just like, I'm going with the flow.
I can't. No way. I'll wear mine, but like, whatever, dude.
Wait, so what is normie clothes then?
Kevy's got the like, they're not skinny jeans, but they're slim fit, right?
Well,
and they're,
that's just because I'm not a slender individual.
And then
Nuts.
he's got like,
I got big old thighs.
at least back then,
Can't
like
rock the skinny jeans.
Aeropostale, probably.
Oh.
Maybe like
So you're a
Old
walking
Navy.
billboard. Okay.
He's got
okay,
like Old
that's
Navy,
what
you know,
normal-
probably Levi's, dude. Probably rocking the
Dude,
Levi's, brother.
Actually, I will say Levi slapped through all categories of people. All right?
I had Levi skinny jeans, yeah.
The 5'11" B.
I'm just guessing like the most normy like things I can.
Okay, so you explained. Okay.
A
But I mean, I
sweet
think part of it's
Billboard.
kind of bled into what I would wear now. I mean,
Billabong.
Billboard.
Element, yet a couple skater brands in there, you know.
if I was like, oh, it's not a big deal, and I gave a shit about the clothes I wear, I'd probably just be like an H&M catalog. Yeah.
I had to have an image. I was the kid that like I listen to Slayer and Metallica, and I have to wear denim vest, and then it was like I listened to Atreyu and Asking Alexandria, so now I have to part my hair this way.
Well, I guess here's the thing. Like, I always thought that fit was like sick as fuck, and I wanted it for myself.
I don't
kind of
care
thing,
nearly as much now,
but I never
back then,
did. And I'm like,
I put it.
now I
had to,
feel
like,
weird.
straighten
Like
it,
it's
tease
not
it
what I've
up.
ever done, so it doesn't feel in place, in touch.
If you look up "scene boy haircut," I had that in Google Images. Like where it's flat and it's like the Justin Bieber thing in the front, but then in the back it's got the like teased up like poofy thing.
Hey, don't at my hair, okay? 16-year-old hair.
Dyed jet black.
We're the same.
You paint your fingernails, but at the time it was cool to paint these three.
Oh, I couldn't get away with that. No.
So you paint just these three on both hands.
That's sick.
It's so stupid.
Oh,
You know, I will take the 3 painted nails on each hand over the bitch is trying to cut your ass with her nails any day of the week.
My friend Kyle dresses now. He's because I met Kyle when he was like 15, 16 because he started working at McDonald's, and he's like he's like 18, 19 now. And he dresses like the most like hippie zoomer, like what you would describe as like he has like crazy, they look like parachute pants almost, but they look like hippie curtains. They like it's like the bandana like pattern.
Yeah.
So they're like, but they're also like they go from like orange to pink.
Ooh.
All the way down. He looks
Going to
fucking crazy, but he's dripped up. Yeah, he looks like those people.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got like right now his hair is like bright red, but it's long and looks like fucking
Ronald McDonald.
like Kelso's hair. When Kelso's hair is long in that 70s show, it kind of looks like that, but it's just bright red. And then he paints his nails like crazy, ridiculous colors all the time, and like him and his girlfriend just look like Zoomer scene kids to the max. It's crazy. It's so cute.
What
He
the
makes
heck were
music
you
and stuff.
saying, by the way, Deadly? I didn't want to get past that. What do you mean, cut you nails?
You haven't seen them? They got like long ass fake nails that are like sharp as shit.
Okay.
You haven't seen that?
Well,
Like, I do not like them. It's
I could
like,
be into it.
Are you talking about like generally on women or?
Yeah, I've seen women get.
They have to type on their phone like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a girl that came into the store like that. And she like,
Wait, have you never seen these types of nails?
No,
Gav?
I've seen it. I just
Okay.
think you're like wildly against it. I'm just like, I don't care. I don't
Okay,
know.
because
watching
here's the
her
thing.
try to set up like open Apple Pay on her phone was really funny.
I bet.
Because she was sitting there like clack 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 clack, and it just like wasn't working. And she was like,
so she don't got the X. She don't just use her face. Come
no,
on.
she even said she was like, I never did these before, so we're still learning.
We're still learning. Who's we?
Yeah, she was funny. I liked her. She was funny.
There's, every time you have a story, Jock, you bring up a wild fucking point, and it just raises so many more questions for me.
That's a
and
good
I know that they're not
story.
being answered.
I like it.
My customers are weird.
Jock has good storytelling.
I have all the.
He gives me the
people.
details I need.
Sometimes they're racist. Sometimes they're cool.
I hope you mean the customers and not your stories.
No,
I mean, maybe a little bit of both.
They're
Comment
like
if you think Jokima could be racist.
that same. No, listen,
No.
I might have shaved my head, but
He fits the MO.
I'm
we.
just saying, he's been watching a lot of QAnon videos in the past year.
That's a whole different
Somebody
thing.
check his algo.
No, don't look at that. It's fucked. It's like Scene Kid videos, conspiracy theory, Michael Reeves. But that lady I talked about her last time was the lady that like came in and was like, yeah, Greater Idaho, my property taxes will be lower, but abortion's legal, so that's good. Like that lady.
We should give her a name.
I don't know what the fuck her name is. She's giving me a ride home.
Are you serious? Wait, you let her give you a ride home?
It was before she said this.
Oh.
But so she came in like 3 or 4 days ago, and she was like, she said there was a rumor going around that our owner was going to sell the store to the guy that owns the other store down the street, and that she was going to stop coming into our store if that happens, because the other guy essentially is brown.
Oh, in 2022? What is he thinking?
Yeah, I was like, well, in my head, I was like, yeah, I mean, I think he should sell it, blah, blah, blah. I was like carrying the conversation, but I was like ignoring that part that she said.
That's, of course, the part that she was fishing out there for you to
Yeah,
to
that was
bite.
that was the lure. And I was just like, I don't.
The conservative lure.
She was like, I just prefer to buy from Americans. And I was like, I'm pretty sure he's got his citizenship. Like, I'm pretty sure he's American. I don't. It was like, this is crazy that you're just, because people, they look at me and they assume that they can just say things like that and that it's like, it's cool and that I'm just going to agree with them. And I'm always just like, I look at them like they're fucking nuts. And I'm just like, what are you even saying right now?
I think there's because I've kind of...
You know what? It actually really doesn't surprise me though, from that area.
Oh no. Yeah, of course. Other than Portland and like Eugene, like the bigger city areas, like at one point in Oregon's history, we had the highest population of KKK members. Woo! Like,
let's go, number one.
It's fucking whack outside of anywhere but those couple places. It's like people are fucking nuts out here. It makes no sense.
Okay, so she brought up the whole Idaho tax thing, right? And the only reason why it's interesting is because I decided I wanted to try college out in Montana, which is right next to it, right? Like, I went up to Bozeman. I was going to go, and during the orientation of doing this shit, like, orientation lasted a whole week. I was going to go to college up there. Ended up not going to college up there because, fear of heights, when it's really bad, like mine, it caused me to be suicidal. So, but anyways, besides
please elaborate. Please don't leave me hanging
places
there. Like, I'm on a Ferris wheel. I might hang myself.
No. I was put on the 9th floor of 11, my dorm room, and also they would.
But you're in the building.
Huge dorm.
Yeah, it's a huge dorm, and they had no other places to put me because I was like, I really do not feel comfortable living on the 9th floor, and everything around me is cinder blocks, and they would do earthquake drills because I still got the text messages even though I left the school. So it's like, all right, we're doing an earthquake drill, and I'm like, it's fucking 2 a.m. That's 9 flights of stairs, bitches. I'm not doing this, and it's like the dead ass of winter, as well as like grizzly bear was on campus. Yeah, so.
But hold up. There's a very fine line I need to draw on here.
Grizzly bears on campus?
If I'm afraid of something, I can have anxiety. I can get angry. There's many things that happen from fear. I don't think... Yeah, I might swallow a bunch of pills as one of them, though.
No, she fell out of a building.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a really bad fear.
All right. I take it back.
No, it wasn't.
It's already happened once, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so what's the worst that could happen?
So the problem was...
Been there, done that, brother.
Anyway, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna talk about the suicidal thoughts. Let's just say that, like, it did not help. It exacerbated my suicidal thoughts tremendously, and they could not convince me out of it because, like, I went to the therapist that whole week too because I was just like, look, this is not I should not be having these
Montana
thoughts,
have
but
therapists?
at the same time, yeah, they do. Well, on
only
the
like
school
50
campus.
people that live there.
No. Okay, so anyways, besides derailing, the wildest thing, so this is not the wildest thing that happened. I grew up in Orange County, California, where they are liberal tards. They are liberal as shit, but they're also retarded. Libertards. So, which means I've grown up and I've seen the colors of the rainbow. I went to school with colors of the rainbow. The ABC Mafia, the LGBTQ plus.
ABC Mafia. You need to...
I don't know if I like the direction this is heading, but it's not there yet at a line where I'm like, you need to stop. I'm just scared where this is going. I've heard a few conversations start like this, and I didn't like it.
No, it's just.
And we gave me shit about watching QAnon videos.
No.
Trust me. The payout is
This
great.
is sound like Alex Jones. The AMCs, the libtards. They're turning the frogs.
No. Listen, brother.
They're not bright. They are the type that are like, we
Deadly
don't mind if you're
calls
gay, we just don't want to know
homosexuals
it.
dumb. Got it.
No.
No.
When I say libertards, they are the type. They are the liberals that say, we don't mind if you're gay, we just don't want to know about it. And it's just like,
that's just us.
Anyways.
I heard that's how, kind of off topic, but kind of not that's how the right wing in Australia is, right? Because they're a lot different than here, but the right wing's like, I just don't want to know about it, which is like, imagine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
so anyways.
It's better than what's
better
happening
than,
now.
yeah.
So from 3rd grade to graduating high school, I was surrounded by, LGBTQ plus, somewhat positivity, but not like, hey, we're gay, we're gonna go like march in the streets every that did
I
not.
thought that's
They
what California was.
Not everywhere. They have money. They have enough money to tell you, hey, we can pay you off to shut up about LGBTQ shit.
Yeah, okay.
That's what they do.
Hold up, someone pay me.
That's what they do.
Give me $5,000 or I'm a sucker dick.
Okay, so going up to Montana, I got culture shocked. Which, again, I've grown up where it's like, oh, it's very open. I understand. I even have cousins. My one cousin had lesbian moms that I met at a young age. So it's like, I've grown up like, hey,
Like this is normal.
Yeah, this is like normal.
And then you get to where people are like, I don't wash my butthole because it's gay. Like,
yeah. So I got the culture shock. I got reverse culture shocked on this one. I go up to Montana, and in the orientation, they're like, hey, just a heads up, we're all adults here. Some people have relationships that are not just between a man and a woman. And I'm just like, are you shitting me?
You're like, yeah, and the sky's blue. Like,
yeah. I'm surprised I've never talked about this before, because it's to be reversed.
How long did you last there?
I lasted a week.
A week?
That's just because of that. Yeah, a week. And then I spent a month up in Montana because we went all the way up to the Canadian border and we explored. And I was like, well, the money that I spent on college will just be spent on having a nice long vacation. So we also went like on a helicopter tour of the Glacier National Park.
I've never been on a helicopter.
It is some wild shit, my dude.
Sounds terrifying.
It's okay. It's the only reason why I say it's okay is because the first time I went on a helicopter, I was the front seat, so 5-point strap, into the
wait.
Going into the Grand
I can't
Canyon.
be on the 9th floor of a building that doesn't move.
I didn't have a choice.
But
I did not have a choice on this.
helicopter.
I did not have. Okay, I did not have.
You said you just chose to go on a vacation. You chose to go on a helicopter. You're like, I don't want to do that.
A 2-hour helicopter
don't do that.
Tour? No, a 2-hour helicopter tour views more of Glacier National Park than
and I also feel like that's like
drive.
I feel like that's also like weighing the option of like, yes, heights are fucking scary, but this is also like a once in a lifetime thing.
Yes.
Don't want to miss that.
Okay,
like,
so if you really,
I feel like I'd regret it if I didn't.
If you really want to know the reasoning,
I get it.
I don't really know if you want me to say the reasoning of my suicidal thoughts.
Risk reward. You don't have to say anything you don't want to.
Yeah.
I can say it off the podcast because I don't want people to get ideas. But let's just there were ideas and it was not good. And being in a helicopter, there is more protection of the 5-point
than a building.
Yeah. Also, here's the thing though. You have to do earthquake drills at least once a month at this college that is right next to Yosemite National Park. That means if there's a fucking volcano, that's a super, like...
I saw 2012. You don't make it there. Yeah.
2012.
The super volcano movie happens. That shit's wild.
That was
so you
a fever
want me...
dream that whole year.
You're telling me you want me to get out of this building in an earthquake drill when it's like, I'm pretty sure we're dead. Like, it does not matter. Because Bozeman is within, like, 50 miles of Yosemite.
That's tight.
But, I mean, if you're having a earthquake drill,
There's probably
plus-
other shit happening.
yeah, there's a lot more happening than that, so that's why I'm like... So, yeah. That was also another thing. I was just like,
I think
it was really
it's
cool, though.
crazy.
I
And
wish
being
I
afraid
could've
of heights and choosing to go in a helicopter is like, well, I'm afraid of getting murdered.
I think
I'm going to go hang
that-
out with Ted Bundy.
Here's
I
the
think
thing.
no. I think that humans are complicated creatures and sometimes hypocrites,
Wow, damn,
and
good
that's just
answer.
within nature.
No,
I have a
you
fear of
you
heights.
shush your
This is-
face, stupid.
this is the thing. This is the thing. I am afraid of heights. I've done indoor skydiving, so I
And I think it's
understand
different when
the-
you're like you're strapped into a thing and there's like a
Yes.
guy there and you're like it's because like if you're just like in a building, you're like in your house in your room and you're like window.
All I'm saying is, if that shit can get Kobe Bryant, ain't nobody safe out here.
Yeah, but it's like
We're flying near Canada though. Like we're
Ah,
flying near
Canadian
Canada,
Air.
and also we're flying over a lake for a good portion of it. So I'm like, all right, the pros and cons have been assessed.
I think it'd be
It's-
cool.
Like I'm not.
I wanna
I'm
skydive,
afraid
too.
of flying for the takeoff and landing. Otherwise, I am.
That's when it's all
perfectly fine.
rumbly
Yeah, yeah. When shit's shaking and you're just like, whoa,
and you're going real fast and you're like,
I don't like this. But afterwards, it's it's the same as ziplining. The jump for ziplining when you first take off is the scariest part.
I don't want to
Everything
do
else is fine.
that. Oh no, ziplining's fine. I was thinking of
Zipline's
bungee
actually
jumping.
kind of boring.
Yeah, zipline's like wee.
So,
And you just kind of
anyways,
go.
so
I was thinking of bungee jumping. Fuck that. Never.
Nope.
No, sir.
I want to do it
Although-
for so long now. The tallest building in Vegas you can actually bungee jump off of.
Oh, the stratosphere.
Yeah, and I want to so bad. But every time I
No,
went, it was
sir.
winter, so it was too cold to do it.
How
No, sir.
70 degrees is
No,
not too cold to
because
do
you're
it.
way up there, and you do it at night because it's cool at night.
Uh-huh.
During the
No, no,
day,
no, no,
that's
no,
just
no.
lame. That's just bungee jumping. You do it at
So-
night with the Vegas lights.
So-
That's dope.
So
I'll
the reason
skydive
why-
because I'll tandem skydive because I'm
Mhm.
strapped to a guy that he's the professional and he's been doing it all day. So we're gonna let that guy handle everything, and I'm just here for the carnival ride.
Nope, I'm not doing that. I have done.
I'll put my life in his
indoor
hands, and if I
skydiving?
die, it's fine. We can blame that guy.
You signed an NDA, so
Yeah, fuck him.
Or,
That's his problem.
I don't know, whatever, a non-sue agreement. Liability waiver. There we go. So your
Yeah, but
family
then we're-
gets nothing and you die.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I had to sign liability waivers going paintballing,
Oh, yeah.
which I think is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. I mean, makes sense. Some dickhead
Yeah.
kid shoots you in the eye and you no longer can see. It's not their fault.
Oh,
You should have your mask on.
You
Yeah,
should,
loser.
but, some people take it off. They're dumb. They're stupid. I need a follow-up, by the way. I kind of forgot about it, but
yeah?
that teacher that recommended that book for you, did she
Okay.
ever ask about it?
No. Now that I think about it. Oh, no, yeah, we talked about it a little bit, and it was just like kind of like a normal, like, yeah, I finished it. It was good, like, conversation.
You
Because I didn't really think too much of it at the
club
time.
later?
I did her class because she taught English, and then the elective she taught was movie making. It was like drama but with video cameras, right? Like, so there was like filming things and then also like editing it. And that was the only class in all
I'm
of school that I got
sorry.
100% in.
This is a creepy adult vibe to me.
She was probably just a weird theater kid.
Mm-hmm.
turned
Oh,
into
you
a
know what?
weird
Actually,
theater
that just
adult.
makes sense.
She-
She's no longer pedo. She's just a theater kid.
She's probably just a weird theater kid that was a theater adult, because movie making was basically, there were a lot of like we did like improv stuff, like a lot of different things. A lot of like,
So-
and me and my friend Robbie were the only people in the class to get 100%.
Oh,
And that's also the only
nice.
class in high school that I've ever gotten 100% in.
I would hope so.
It was like fairly easy, but it was also because like I actually cared.
nice.
All right. I do want to make sure we hit any content stuff, or stuff that we put on the board. So Deadly, what the heck? What is this?
Hold on. Let me first finish. So the reason why I brought up Montana's story this time is because there's a school, I guess public school, that handed out a questionnaire regarding students' sexual orientation given to 14, 15-year-olds, and parents were pissed.
I don't think that's legal.
So it wasn't. No. So the questionnaire was not meant to be filled out, but it was
a
to just
test.
bring up.
We got you.
No, it was to bring up uncomfortable situations because Montana still has this issue of, hey, a real relationship's only between a man and a woman that's monogamous. Also, that word might be too big. It means they're committed. Oh shit! What's a smaller word? Yeah. I fucking love this. It's also on Fox News, so it could also, but it's just the fact that it's like, there's a picture on here and it says education, not indoctrination. Stop critical race theory now. And I'm just like,
True. Amen, brother.
2022 critical race theory.
Caffeine. True.
I don't really understand. Like, it's been 8 years. I'll dox myself.
I've been saying.
Years. It's been 8 years since I've been here. The fuck happened?
People are weird and have brain rot.
Mm-hmm. And
the same people that told us all to not believe everything you read on the internet believe everything they read on the internet. And it's fucking crazy.
Who was just like, the fact that they're upset that they're asking 14 and 15-year-olds about this, it's like, isn't that just sexual education? I'm so confused. Like, isn't that freshman sex ed?
I literally stopped using Facebook after like the QAnon shit really started picking up, because every time I opened it, it was just like people I knew posting crazy shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Don't want to be part of that. No, thank you.
I don't think Oprah eats children. You have brain worms.
I do. You seen her?
I think she's a terrible person, but she doesn't eat babies.
Wait, why is Oprah bad? She gives people bees and cars.
Bees? Everybody gets bees.
Bees.
Oprah
killed Nicolas Cage. Yes.
Oprah it's Oprah's fault that like the Duggar family had a platform. It's Oprah's fault that people like Dr. Oz got a platform. Like, she just puts people up that do terrible things and gives them TV shows.
Don't we as this people guy already do that?
But she's got a track record. It's like there's this John of God guy she was like, oh, she's this spirit healer, fucking, he does all these crazy things. His name's John of God, blah blah blah. And he had like a 2-part episode, and then it came out that he like sexually assaulted over 500 women, and it's like,
cultist, woo.
Yeah, it's like she just repeatedly gives these terrible people. Like, not her specifically. I'm sure she's done some such things.
She's just one of the original ones in the content machine. She's like, people are gonna watch this.
Yeah, but they always turn out to be the worst.
She's a victim of the content machine, man.
Yeah.
I wish we kind of need some poppin' content. Maybe can you like get somebody from work? Just bring them on as a guest.
All right. Today on Casual Discourse, we have racist guy
with white supremacist Steve. So why do you not like other people? That's crazy, man. The people would love it.
Why? Like, no, I don't want to spend 5 minutes with those people, let alone an hour and a half.
We gotta go all the way to the top. We're getting Vladimir on.
Imagine we hit him up and he just says yes.
So people are saying you're a bad guy. Are you a bad guy?
Are you a bad guy?
No.
Listen, guys, he says he's not a bad guy. I don't know.
Yeah. He said no.
Get Kim Jong-illist.
Yo, he do be illin'. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You're insane.
I heard
Morbid.
North Korea got fucked up by COVID recently, which is
Yeah.
crazy because they don't really
Well,
let people in or out.
Well, yeah,
So
but
they're
like
terribly ill-equipped because they're like, we don't need vaccines and stuff.
well, yeah, what had happened is the people that do get out usually and it's not like the people that get out legally, right, that are able to
Mhm.
leave, they can only come back, but they go to China, right? So, a couple North Korean guys go to China, they get COVID, they come back, and they claim, right, because North Korea claims they went from 3 COVID cases to 800,000 in a day. And it's like, well,
I doubt that, but yeah.
no, they've probably just been getting fucking ravaged for a long time now.
Oh,
they're
you know what? That is
blaming
far
it.
more likely. True.
And they're only just now admitting it because they've never
Mhm.
admitted that they needed help before like that. And so it's
Damn, I didn't
to
even
go
think
from
about that.
3 to 800,000 in a day. It's just like, no, come on, man, you capping. It spreads fast, but it's not that fast.
Oh,
And those probably aren't even accurate numbers. It's probably much higher.
I've got a bad transition. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Let's run it.
Much
Are you
like a
still
good
on now?
defector. See you next week
no,
on
no,
Casual
no.
Discourse. Have a good night,
Oh,
everybody.
No, you cannot end like that.
I can't even hold this bad.
Run it.
All right, see you guys. Be sure to subscribe to the
Peace,
YouTube
peace,
channel
peace.
so we can get to 100 subs for a custom URL and release the lost episodes.
Yeah, it'd be fucking poppin'
Woo!
gamer.
I don't even know what's on them anymore, so it could be terrible. Does
No,
Jock
it's
admit
probably-
that he's secretly?
There's probably
My dark
really-
secrets.
All right, bye.